Hello everyone, good day according to your time. Welcome back to Learning is the Key. Hope you guys are doing well. Please, if you are seeing my channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and kindly hit on the notification button. Yes, guys, welcome back. And I quickly want to thank all my host subscriber and my returning. I love you all. And thank you for subscribing for my new ones. Thank you. And I really appreciate your time. That hand that you used to subscribe, you will never lack good thing. God will always surprise you. So, guys, let me quickly bring this new update to you. You guys know that for some time now, a lot of things have been happening in Italy. Like Italian people, they say they don't want foreigners again and etc. But the main question is for me, when I know say they always say thank you for the like. When I know say they always they get my opinion. My first thing was that during the time, now, during the time of our great great grandfather, when it was comfortable for them to be using Libya to come to Africa, using Morocco to come to Africa to take numbers of people they wanted, it was comfortable. Now we say they can't show us the road. They say not they comfortable. So I leave my case there, okay? So that's not why I'm here. The reason why I'm here is that I want to beg many Africans, above all my Africa, Nigeria brothers and sisters. When I see that small road, one of the pass near Ventimiglia, where they in a narrow escape where we say if you use mistake, you're loser. You don't reach Europe, because this thing is not making sense to me. It's not making sense. You pass all the way from Nigeria to Libya, you not buy. Now from Italy to come go France, now you can't buy. You know what? Do you know why? If Italy, God really look, or you really do the right thing, you will get the documents, and all you need to get maybe exercise patience for 5 years. When you go get that 5 years, you feel collect your kata sojourner, then you can go wherever you want to go. If you say no, una know why life go dey difficult for many people for this Europe wey we dey so. Not because say the other one no wan help the other one, because sometimes ungrateful people dey too much. I have to be honest with you. So people are scared of helping others. It's something that is not like a model. People don't want to hear again, you understand? Because they are so scared of it. It's like when they help somebody, you always come out negatively. Good evening. So they are so scared. So when I saw this video, because I know now for YouTube, I know if you put that kind of video, you get where they will reach. Now mountain between Ventimiglia, the where Italians they forget a boundary with French people, So they get this narrow escape where we say our people, not be only our people, a lot that they use like they pass, and that road where they pass. Now 4 days ago, now they do commemore, where we say France people and Italian people we gather there for that small border like the Mondosova, they can't carry it together. They honor people where we say they don't die for that small road. So the thing is, it according to Italian news we are for seeing, if then they pass the road they go, if they use mistake, you're missing that place, now so the York for go inside, they go York by. I take 3 days, even today as I did walk, I did think and say, does it make sense? Does it worth it? Does it worth it? You came all the way from Africa, you didn't die. You came all the way from that our country, you didn't die. You passed all the stress, you didn't die. Now that you are now in Italy because you don't like Italy. If you don't like Italy, it's better than where you are going from. I will keep on telling you this. You know why Italian people they are talking anyhow? Is the way our government put us to them. It is your government that will protect you. Let me give you a simple example. If you, a black person, you become an Italian citizen, a UK citizen, or any part of the world that is European or that is civilized, if anything is happening, your country will come and pick you, but Nigeria will not come and pick you. So in that case, the Italian people, they are using that power. They know that there is nobody there for you. So if the King Carlo the third can ask your president, why are you always roaming around in London? Don't you have a home? That's to tell you that any other person, it can't anything can happen. You understand? I'm just telling you that anything can happen. So, guys, don't risk your life. I'm telling you. You know what thing I go tell you, because at the time they use pidgin English for this. Me and for they talk within them my mind. Voila. I know say that they yell, but I'll fit talk within them my mind. You understand? Me, I just tell you this one, eh? If you come Italy, you get the dream to take leave Italy. No go risk yourself. Some people they carry all these car where be say all these black black car be where they carry for this thing. That one they will still go up there for roads for no man's like they'll reach highway, they'll rob them, they'll throw away them. Now for Europe, fear not go even let them to know. Many things they happen. I beg of you. No risk your life. If now woman, if you even risk say the man will carry and will even do am something, more than not they risk una life. You know what? Italy is not the best country, but it's better than you risking your life. When I see how many people don't pass that road, so people there will be say even you go even delete for that road will be say nobody will know, and then show the pictures of some will be say just happen recently. Where come here, you carry one guy like that, you the draw one for him. I know that kind of thing. They can't show the picture of that one. Ah, that day I not confident do video again. It was too much for me. I was just like, what are we fighting for? When somebody else can just die for one yes or no. And you know the funniest thing, when they don't suffer all the suffer finish. Some of them, as then they reach there, and so that they carry them, they go Nigeria. Or now so they go carry them come Italy. If you dare Italy, this is my advice for you. Try and do something that will give you life. If you're a woman, you have a good document, give your man. You know why I'm saying this, eh? Years back, I will tell you not. But come to think of it today, you giving document to a man will not determine whether he will stay or he will not stay. You give on, you don't give on. If you want go, you go come out. You understand what I'm saying? So ungrateful human being is always ungrateful human being. Now I want to start with this updates. You guys know how I do it here. That was just my little advice. Because sometimes you hear women that they stay together for 5 years, 7 years, because if you give a document, now you go wrong. Just do one like good way you do for your brother. That's my conclusion for today. Maybe tomorrow I will still change my mind, but the way I'm seeing the suffering, you understand? The way I'm seeing the suffering, imagine what if they give black person document, go give you bali. At the end of the day, go still tell you, say, you don't want to marry you don't want to go with you, you don't need picking. Go and live your life, you understand? I know it's hot, maybe you are in love, but also try and consider that that person also do like, it's difficult to explain, but we need to be considerate. We need to protect ourselves. Thank you for the light. Good evening. We need to protect ourselves because I understand something recently. We black, we get this attraction towards us. We be saying, if you understand. There was a day I was at work. A black man and a white man came in. No say black men they carry last. They always so my colleagues look at the black man. She's a Ghanaian, and she would think he was a Ghanaian. So he spoke Ghana and greet the man. Thank you for the like, good evening. So the Italian man was like, this is not fair. You didn't greet me, you are greeting a black man. And I told him that I said, it's natural. You don't need to be angry. You will do the same if you meet a white man like you in a place. You understand? So I understand that it's nature. We have to understand all these things that is happening to us is not something that we make come true, like we make it to come true. It's just natural. We don't have power over nature. You understand? So for that simple reason, if you help person like me, I hold no grudges against anybody. If you help somebody, don't expect that person to help you because by the time you help something from that person, la delusion è molto più grave di più di quella che puoi pensare. The delusion, like when the person when it will not turn back, you will feel bad. So let me read the new decreti di sicurezza, the new law for immigrants that is just coming. If this is fair, I don't know. If it's wrong, I don't know. But I will quote it to you the way they give it here on this note. Allora, decreti sicurezza bis, sequestro della nave in mano di prefetti. È un nuovo decreto flusso, il piano di Piate Dossi su immigranti. So what does this mean? The Italian people, they decided to seize all the ships, the one they can ship. No, those big ship where they rescue people. So this is a big problem because even if this ship is somebody like try to understand or maybe get a call to like Socorsi, what they call Socorsi for rescue, they will not have ship to go into the water to help the person because Italian people they have decided to be seizing the ships and which is very very bad. Il Viminale punta a rimettere nelle mani del governo la possibilità di sequestrare le imbarcazioni delle ONG. Lo sbarco dei soli fragile continuerà. So at this point, Viminale, which is those people that all those baba, those people you roll. So then decided to give the privilege to only those people that are in critical condition, like babies without no parents. Okay, now they collect babies. And they always they talk this thing, and that's why we talk this one reach today. Because more they use on a tongue till they count on their teeth. Then they collect babies, okay, and then they collect pregnant women, okay. So now they are saying that they should be taking only those people that are fragile, which is only people that are when they say fragile, when somebody is not that strong, okay, okay. Like for the young people, they will say sono fragili perché non hanno genitore, So for the pregnant women, sono fragile because they are pregnant. So this one they'll come born, you understand? And when I not forget, say most of our girls where they come, where they born, some go born, they not go even see their picking for eye, everything they for zero. But una know now, me myself na Italy na dey, so not be everything where I read, not be man to go they talk for social media. I read something sometimes and I will be crying. If I read something sometimes I will be crying. This kind of suffer where God put for that Africa, may God remove am. E dopo il durissimo contro con la Francia e l'intervento di Mattarella. After France and Meloni, they have this, their crash, Mattarella came in. You guys know that the Mattarella, Presidente della Repubblica. Ok, il governo punta ad agevolare il flusso regolare. Il ministro ha già fissato un incontro con Calderone e Fasolari. Truly, I don't know who are these people, but they are the people talking about immigrants. They are new government, so I don't really know. I'm working, so I don't really have time to follow them up. But I will always bring the news to you. So, braccio di ferro con Parigi, which is when they say braccio di ferro, when you are literally fighting with somebody hard, you understand? È utile a una funzione ottenere una linea europea. So the Italian people is saying that the reason why they are taking it hard on France, they want the Europeans to start participating, to start intervening also for the sharing of the immigrants as if it's a bread. This thing is ugly. Oh. They are not sharing my people as if they are just food. Lo dici la stampa. Il ministro della difesa Giulio Crosetto, che oggi al Bruxelles incontrerà i suoi colleghi, comprese quelle francesi, ma in attesa di eventuali soluzioni europee. Al Viminale, il ministro dell'interno Matteo Piatedossi, which is the new ministro dell'interno, like the person that was in the charge, that was, when they say ministro dell'interno, is somebody that's in charge of what is happening interno, no? Inside, external, outside, okay? The person that's in charge of what is happening around the Italian, inside the Italian, that's seeing everything. So, this is the new one, and it's also called Matteo by name, and the surname is Piatedossi. Lavoro ai suoi decreti sicurezza con un obiettivo. Bypassare il fluire delle magistratura e rimettere nelle mani del governo, attraverso il prefetto, la possibilità di sequestrare la nave delle organizzazioni non governative. What is the nave organizzazioni non governative? It's almost, like ONG. They are not government's property. They are association that come together. They get their contribution. They get their money to finance this help through different places. Like company can decide to be helping, like the way they send people to Africa to help, so they are also helping that way. But this new presidente dell'interno is trying to put a new law so that they can seize all these sheep. They will now hold sheep, you understand? And the sheep can no longer go to rescue my people. Il ritorno delle profilo penale. So they want to also pull law for any ship that goes to rescue people. They will put that person in prison. You understand? And that kind of a thing. Penale, which is they will give you law, like accuse you of doing something against their own law in Italy. A quello amministrativo, scrivo Repubblica, è il cuore del provvedimento allo studio degli uffici legislativi del Viminale, che sarà votato all'esame del Consiglio del Ministro in cui del prossimo seduto. At this point, in Italy, if they want to pass any law, like also the time Matteo Salvini was there, so when a lot of people then they were talking to me, like asking me what I think about it, I normally tell them something that Matteo Salvini it does not have his own power. They voted that thing in parliament, and as he was the president in charge, so it was not like executor, it was not doing the something they vote him to do. It was just carrying out the should I say the thing they asked him to do indirectly, even if all of them said that we are not in the same line with him. But most people vote him, and he won during that time. So I hope this time around when they vote, this new man is not going to win, because if this man is going to win, we are going to see exactly what happened a few years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, right? We are going to see exactly the same thing. People on the ship for this, without no good food, they can't take their bath, nobody cares, you understand? And they will arrest anybody that attempts to rescue these people, the way they did to that girl, that Gemini girl during those days. And this is really bad. Okay, so they are waiting to discuss this in parliament. Ma dopo l'esperienza fallimentare delle frettolosi decreto anti-rave, il tecnico consigliano prudenza. So after they also had disappointment, a technical, which is the technical, the people that are also studying this issue are telling them, be very, very careful, be very, very careful, because this thing you can do good the way you can also do bad, because to the world it's like you are denying people life. Because the Italian articles say exactly different thing from what they are practicing right now. I will leave that case for another day. Non si possono ignorare i rilievi delle Corte Costituzione, della Cassazione e della sentenza nel frattempo intervenuto. Non è opportuno riproporre le multe milionarie casate dopo l'intervento del Presidente della Repubblica Sergio Mattarella, che le ritiene sproporzionale e non si può neanche scherzare con il fuoco. Provvede a stabilire per legge quando il soccorso di un'imbarcazione è necessario e quindi non lo è. So they're really confused. They are really talking, can we do this? Can we do that? And they don't really know if they can do it or they cannot do it, because they also have a risk. You understand? According to the European law, they have a risk. And Mattarella also intervened the last time before they opened the sea for this one that just happened recently. I'm not talking about 3 years ago, before they allowed these people to come down. So I don't really know what's going to happen from here in 3 days, but I tell you something, from the way things are going around Europe, I am scared. I'm scared, you know why? If things are not going well, even you that is there for a very long time, things will not be going well for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you're an immigrant, you are always an immigrant. So there is always a law that can affect you in one way or the other. And now in Poland here, so in Poland yesterday, what Italian people call missile, I think in English is missile, right? You know those bombs that fly that do like whiz, dun, 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 dun. It landed in Poland for the first time from and I know that man, according to observation, according to the American intelligence, they said it's the man that threw it. So he threw something enter European territory, and it's a very alarming one. I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to know what's going on because it is your duty to know. I don't know if you are following BBC because BBC was dwelling on that today. At the time, I just off the radio because it was too much. So I pray God should help us. And if I have any other news regarding this immigration thing, I will always bring it to you. Guys, see you in my next updates. God love you all, and I love you too. Ciao. Thank you for watching.